think we make it out of here?
You and me? Yeah. Don't know about the rest of these assholes.
Assholes?
Well, you know. People.
Oh, assholes, yeah.
You know we can hear you, right?
Hello everyone, Spud here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about Evolve Stage 2. Now, this game, well, Evolve has kind of a checkered past. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but back when this game launched, it was kind of called DLC to the game. It launched with Day 1 DLC, which was always kind of a cancerous thing in the gaming industry. And then it has several overpriced, character packs and things like that. And a lot of the game was just locked off people who didn't pay way more than $60 for it. And this, combined with sort of a kind of repetitive playstyle, led to the game dying out fairly quickly. And that's not to say that at its core Evolve is a bad game. In fact, Evolve is actually a pretty damn fun game, and I played it for a long time with a lot of my friends, even though back then I was playing on console because buds I would like to play with, well, that's where they were. Now, I've actually helped them build their PCs, and we got to try Evolve Stage 2 on PC, and I gotta say, I do like overall what they've done with it. They've done away with essentially anything limiting what you could have besides from the coin system. So essentially you start off with around 30 grand in coins if you're a founder, and if you're not a founder then you need to earn them all, and each character is roughly about 5,000 coins. So if you're a founder, the game is really easy to get back all the characters you like. You get a lot of stuff for free as well, and essentially when you're a founder, what that means is that you bought the game previously on this platform. One thing I will say about this founder system that is kind of shitty though, it is platform specific. Now my friends, both of them, like I said, we loved Evolve, we played it for a while, but my friends, they kind of bought into the whole thing, they spent a lot of money on the game, but that's why they were playing on console. Now that they moved over to PC, they can't actually transfer their foundership over, and they are essentially starting off with nothing, which really sucks for them, and I think there should be some sort of importation, mechanic where you can say, hey, look, I spent over $120 on the game back during its life cycle, and I get nothing for that just because I switched platforms. I mean, to me that seems really shitty, and 2K should probably do something to allow for people to transfer the status across platform. Now with that out of the way, they also they took the machete to the game. They've cut down on a lot of things. They cut down on all the game modes besides Hunt and Arena. And yes, those were the two most popular. I always thought Hunt was the best personally. But the other ones were sort of filler content, but still, seeing them go, I'm not sure how that will actually affect things. Now, what I'm really, really mad about is the loss of the evacuation or the story game mode. That's essentially what me and my friends played all the time, and we all really missed evacuation. It was kind of cool to see how, whether or not you could beat all the way through to the end, and this is one of the things that I really hope they rework and they bring back into Evolve Stage 2, because evacuation was kind of the best mode, the best overall thing in the game, and, I can see why it's not in right now, because they've gotten rid of all the other game modes that used to be in the way. Like current evacuation wouldn't work in how Stage 2 is right now. But I really hope that they rework it and they bring it in, because it added so much fun, so much replayability. It had a lot of different endings, a lot of different cutscenes. And, yes, it didn't have as many endings and cutscenes as they said it did in its marketing, because, it just didn't really work out that way. But it was still fun, and seeing it gone is just sad. All in all, though, I really do like what they're doing here. They've made the game surprisingly more accessible when it's free to play than when it was buy to play. Because when it was buy to play, you spend $60 and you get 9 characters, I think, and there was a total of around 20 something. So you're really missing out on a lot of content. And yeah, so anyways, like I said, the gameplay for this game was always pretty good. It was just sort of their business model that was shit. And it seems like they're genuinely trying to resolve that. Evolve has its problems, and it has things that make it really fun. And I hope that they keep working on Stage 2, and they keep trying to bring about the things that made old Evolve, fun for those of us who did like it. I will say one thing, though. If you didn't like old Evolve, you probably still won't like this one. And one thing also, if you were a Monster player, a big problem that I've noticed, this was the one time I played Monster since this game came out, is that it's a lot harder to stay hidden. They've removed the tracker's unique ability of the dome shield and they gave it to everyone, and instead they gave them a planetary scanner, which in my opinion is very overpowered, because not only does it give the tracker essentially a constant beacon pointing which direction that the monster is in, but also if you're within range it will literally highlight the monster and all of the wildlife, and if you have a good enough eye you can pick out exactly where the monster is, regardless of whether or not he's sneaking or just running around. And to me that's kind of game breaking, because one of the cool things about Evolve was that it was sort of like a hunted becomes a hunter situation with the monster. If you could stay hidden, like the first few stages were a stealth game, and they got rid of that. It's no longer that. It's essentially just try and evolve as fast as possible, don't try and stay hidden. And I mean, other than that, I don't know, I think we need to be a planetary scanner, but that's kind of all I need to say in this video, guys. If you watched, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.